Now, coming in at number 1, it's not only my comeback of the year, and not only is it, well, my Nuclear Blast album of the year, I think this is probably one of the most important albums of recent years because it shows that age does not diminish a band's sound and it doesn't affect how good they are as a band. I'm of course talking about Carcass Surgical Steel. As you can see, it's signed by the entire band, as well as Ken Owen. Speaking of Ken Owen, I think it's fantastic he makes an appearance on this album because when a band reunites, it's a shame when they don't include other members in it, but I think it's really touching that Carcass did include him on this reunion. And straight from the track 1985, which is a bit of an intro of sorts, every single track is solid. If you love Heartwork, if you love Necroticism, if you like any Carcass album, it combines them all to make one masterpiece in their genre. Again, from 1985 to Mount of Execution, every single track on here is just pure quality, and it's Carcass at their finest. That's a difficult thing for a band to do when they make a comeback, to rise back up to the heady heights that they were at originally. But I feel that Carcass really have brought their career full circle. Some might disagree with me, but this is my favourite Nuclear Blast album of 2013. I think it was early last year, because I remember hearing a lot about them, and then I think it was when, I don't remember, I think actually I do remember, it was discounting the, no, not discount, what's the name of the track? It was Incarnated Solvent Abuse, that's it. I think it was on, in a magazine, Total Guitar, they had a tab for it, and I remember just seeing a picture of Michael Amott in it, and just thinking he looked so evil. So I remember looking up and listening to it, and with that sample at the beginning, it was just so intense that I don't know if I was ready for it. Then I listened to a track of Heartwork, and just the melodies just were phenomenal. You know, those are the kind of melodies Iron Maiden would write, but they incorporated it into a death metal band, you know, flawlessly. It didn't feel forced or anything. So I think that's when I really clicked with Carcass. Then I kind of went back and listened to Wake Up Putrefaction and Symphonies of Sickness, which in my opinion aren't easy albums to listen to by any stretch of the imagination, but when you're in the mood for them, like that kind of thing, it's really good. And then I heard Swan Song, and I wasn't a big fan of that, so I went back and listened to Heartwork, and then they released an album, and now I just keep listening to that.